Arizona politics as Republicans have increased their majority in the state legislature after the election.
That means Arizona is set to have a more conservative and divided government for the next legislative session. It comes as Democratic Governor Katie Hobbs still has 2 more years left on her term after raising millions of campaign dollars to flip the legislature blue. It's an effort that was ultimately unsuccessful. Now, the split government adds a challenge to the governor's agenda items, but High Ground's Douglas Cole says that the legislature will face additional challenges to pass next year's budget. That is, unless it compromises on some key policy issues.
Housing will remain also a very contentious issue. As you remember, the governor vetoed 73 bills last year. The year before, she vetoed 141 bills. A lot of some of the higher profile bills that she vetoed last year were housing related bills. Prop 123 was Governor Ducey's plan to get more money into education. He took that to the voters to use more state trust land monies, and that expires next year. That's a $300 million a year infusion into K-12 education for the state of Arizona. So there are many that are going to want to try to address that in the first weeks of the session.
Cole goes on to say the governor's office and the legislature will also need to compromise on groundwater mining and workforce development. It's also interesting to note here the state will have a surplus going into the next fiscal year. That is a much different scenario than last year when it faced a $1 billion deficit.
Also